Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2006 General Manager Mode. It is episode 12, and today's episode is going to be 3 weeks worth of videos before SummerSlam, because I forgot about it and I looked on my notes and thought, oh yeah, I knew that. But anyway, this is the situation we are in right now. We have Rey Mysterio out for 4 weeks. We've got Kyle got a minor injury, which is fine. Then you've got John Cena returning in 2 more weeks, and then Chris Jericho 1 more week. So, going to be tight on the rivalries before SummerSlam, which is not what I want to see, but I know what matches I want to do at SummerSlam, if that makes sense, because it makes my popularity go up. But kind of muck me up over who to put in matches and what not, if that makes sense. So we go into week 29 and just see how we do from there, basically. So week 29, which is July 29th, we will do match number 1 was going to be singles. It was going to be, who is it? Regal and Masters, just keeping that going. So Chris Masters there, and Regal. We'll just keep this one going. His popularity is going down and down. I really don't care about Regal. No, not to diss my fellow Englishman. It's just he's not doing much for me really. So next match is Edge versus Benjamin to keep this rivalry going, if it's still going. Promo is going to be pay-per-view hype, and this one's merch. So match number 3 is going to be Lita versus Christy Hemme, and I was gonna put a title on the line, but I don't think I will. Match 4. Oh, this one. Sorry guys. Sorry. This is a triple threat match. I just need to change one superstar, and that's going to be Booker T. Basically, these superstars, Booker T is obviously the Intercontinental title race contender, but Chavo's a tag team, and Hussein's just an add-on. So I'm just throwing them in there. Like I said, I'm tight this week on the show. Right, I've just done I'm changing this one. There we go. And then we change this one to Edge and Benjamin. I missed the match, guys. Sorry. Ben and Booker T. I kind of missed the match there. The match I was missing was the Christian and Charlie Haas. So my apologies. Mitch. Match 4, main event is going to be Eddie Guerrero, Carlito, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels, who's fully recovered from his injury. I thought I'd throw this one in here because obviously Eddie Guerrero and Shawn Michaels are in a rivalry, and Triple H won the title off Carlito. So yeah, do I put the IC title on the line on this one? No, I'm gonna put no title on the line. It's gonna be one of them dead weeks, basically, guys, because there's not much. Oh, actually, no. Let's injury return promo. Oh, in fact, let's do both. Sod it. We'll do both. Both do their injury promos return. The show cost isn't too much, so without further ado, let's advance. So Regal beats Chris Masters in the end in a normal singles match, which is good because that means his popularity can go up. Charlie Haas beats Christian, so that's good to hear. That's good for their rivalry because they can. Who was it? Christian and Edge won the last match, didn't they, to get the World Tag Team titles opportunities? But at this rate, I might do a triple threat tag team match if it allows me to do that. But we'll never know. Edge beats Shelton Benjamin, so it's kind of even Stevens between them superstars right now. Match number 4, Lita beats Hemme, so that means Lita still wants her title to be retained. 5, Booker T beats Chavo Guerrero and Muhammad Hussein, so Booker T still wants that Intercontinental title on the line. And Eddie Guerrero, out of all the superstars, beats Shawn Michaels and Carlito and Triple H for the victory. So Eddie Guerrero is doing quite well here, guys, but let's advance and see what the fan change is. I still think it's Smackdown, let me guess, 100. 20. Oh, it's not too bad, 20. Alright. So return from injury. Chris Jericho will return to the ring after the injury. So yeah, that's pretty much decent. So now I will sort out week number 5, which is the next one, I believe. And I'll start rivalries to boost them up for SummerSlam. But without further ado, we will jump into week number 5 and we will see from there, ladies and gents. Right then, guys, as you can see, Christy Hemme's contract will be expiring soon, which I'm not fussed about if I'm perfectly honest. Chris Jericho has fully recovered from his injury, which is good to see. I'm going to just delete all these because I don't really want to see all these because obviously I know about everything. Roster. View roster. As you can see, John Cena will be back in a week's time. I need to check everyone's fatigue. Majority of the big superstars' fatigue are actually quite fine, so that's decent for me. So anyway, let's jump into week number 5 and go from there. Right then, as you can see, guys, that Smackdown is SummerSlam is on the horizon, which I believe is in Germany. No, it's in New York. Woo. So New York, Massachusetts. Oh, Massachusetts. Oh, looks like John Cena's going to go for the championship there then, because it's his hometown. I think that's his hometown. So yeah, let's go into week number 5. So match number 1, obviously, it's going to be a main event. I was going to we'll do a tables match. We haven't done a tables match in a while. We will do it as Regal with a strong rivalry between Regal and Chris Masters, and then Regal. Yeah. 20 popularity. Oh, Jay. Right, nothing happened there, guys. So let's continue on that one. So there's the tables match. Match number 2 is going to be a tag tornado. I feel like tag team tornado is going to be the best option, which is going to be Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. The weird thing about this one, right, guys, is the fact is that Charlie Haas and Christian's rivalry is going strong, but Edge and Shelton Benjamin's has gone dead, if that makes sense. So we've just got to continue. Edge has gone up to a 70 rated. So with his 70 rated, that means I could put him in with the Intercontinental title race, I suppose. Because I like to do it as like 20 below, then have to fight out. But then 70 and above, you could go for the thingy. So injury promo, we do another John Cena one. He's going for the title at the pay-per-view. So let's do a pay-per-view hype. I'm going to lose more money, but do I care? No. Match number 3, we made it as, considering Christy Hemi's going to be leaving, we'll just do Michelle McCool versus Lita. We'll do a triple threat match, right? And we put the women's title on the line. Hopefully, either Lita or Michelle McCool can win the title back. If I remember correctly, Hemi is the champion. So, yeah. Number 4. It's going to be another rivalry. It's going to be with managers. Chavo not with Eddie Guerrero this time. It's going to be with Booker T versus Muhammad Hussein with Carlito. I had to throw Carlito in somewhere. I thought I'd throw him in this one. Match number 5. Now, the return of Y2J Chris Jericho will face against Triple H. To 1, both their popularities up, and 2 for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam, because that's what SummerSlam's gonna be. Main event, of course, will be a last man standing match. Eddie Guerrero versus HBK Shawn Michaels. And hopefully Eddie Guerrero can win this match, because if he does, then he's going for the championship with John Cena in the process, because it's going to be John Cena in the mix as well when he returns from the injury. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to take a drink of my tea and we'll go into the simulation page. Don't know why I said that previously, guys, but anyway, simulate. Chris Masters, hello, comes out with the win against Regal again in a tables match. Tornado tag, Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas come out with the victory, so it looks like they could be in the hunt for the tag team titles. As I said, Christy Hemi retains even though she's leaving, so that's not good. Muhammad Hussein with Carlito beats Chavo and Booker T. Not good to see, is there? Triple H beats Y2J, and then finally Shawn Michaels beats Eddie Guerrero. So all in all, not the greatest matches, but it's a build up for the next pay-per-view, which is SummerSlam, and we'll see from there. Fan change is John Cena returns from injury. Raw plus 200. Yes, boys. Come on, where did that come from? Yes, boys. 3-star. Where did that come from? New champion, Smackdown. Yeah. Mate, it's the same old, same old. Come on, Paul London can't get a thing. In case you missed a great match earlier this week, Triple H. Excellent. See, thank you very much. So let's look at the reports. Raw. Woo! Eddie Guerrero and Shawn Michaels last man standing match. This was a normal match. Excellent. So SmackDown, their best match was the World Heavyweight title at match 5, but not the main event. Mate, that's not great, is it? So, rosters, no email. Carlito is now 100%. John Cena has fully recovered from his broken hand. Excellent. So, we have a full roster back, guys. Full roster back, apart from Rey Mysterio. So, before I do anything, let's check rivalries. Here we go. This is where the big boys come in. Big boy rivalries. Let's cross this one out. So, Triple H versus Y2J. Excellent. But I know this one's not going well. Right, that one's not going well. So I don't have to worry about these lot now. That one's not going well now. Hussein versus Chavo is going very well. Eddie Guerrero and 8B going fantastic. And that's it. So these ones are not going well. So what I might do is switch them around, basically, guys. If I switch them around, it might be more entertaining. But they're both rivalries, so yeah. So without further ado, let me write down what's going to happen on the final week before the next episode, which will be the pay-per-view of SummerSlam. So I will be right back. Okay then, guys, it's the final week before SummerSlam. I have written down the matches, so without further ado, let's go into it. It's not going to be no title changes whatsoever, apart from the women's title, because I believe Christy Hemme has left now. We have to see, so let's get my trusty book. Right then, so match number 1 is going to be Chris Masters, where is it? One down, versus Jerry. I know it's a bit of a random one for Jerry. I'm going to throw them two in a match. Why not? Because I can and I will. Match number 2 is going to be a new rivalry. It's going to be the women's Michelle McCool versus Lita for the women's title because Christy Hemme has left. Promo, pay-per-view hype. Why not? So match number 2 is there. Match number 3 is going to be a singles, one with manager. I've given Christian a night off. This is going to be Charlie Haas here. Where is he? Charlie Haas, Shelton Benjamin. Excellent. So that's match number 3. Match number 4 is going to be Booker T versus Carlito. Make them as a rivalry. Why not? Boost their both popularities up and everything. Now, this one is going to be, again, Y2J. But this is night before, isn't it? Night before, Y2J versus Triple H. And then this one's going to be this special ref, single, change, Eddie Guerrero, of course. No, not John Cena. Welcome back, though, John Cena. It's good to see you back. Shawn Michaels. And then special guest referee, as you know, John Cena. Shall we put the title on the line? Shall we? No, this is Germany. We're gonna. So this will be the final week of the episode, guys. So let's ready up, advance, and simulate. Jerry picks up the win against Chris Masters. Fair enough. That's good to see Jerry starting to get some wins now, considering he was popularity 18. Match number 2, Lita becomes the new women's champion. Okay, so she becomes the new women's champion. Edge beats Charlie Haas with Shelton Benjamin, so that's good to see Edge is on the winning streak. Carlito beats Booker T, so the Intercontinental title race is on the line here. Chris Jericho beats Triple H, considering Triple H won last week, so that's good. So that rivalry is going fantastic. And then Shawn Michaels beats Eddie Guerrero with John Cena as a special guest referee. So that's interesting for the pay-per-view. So that means John Cena might have got involved in the match. You never know, because this is this game at the end of the day. So let's see what the fan change is before we wrap up this episode. Show collides. Raw. 50,000. I'm on a roll, guys. Hello. So what's my overall fan change then in total? I am still below where the threshold that I should be, but we never know. SummerSlam, some of the statements coming up. SmackDown and Raw will be in the same cards for the first time since WrestleMania. You can be sure the general managers will be putting on the best show possible. This is their chance to show off their brand and sway fans to tune in their weekly show. You can count on some big matches at this event. The big question is which show will draw the better ratings. So as you can see, guys, next episode will be SummerSlam, and I'm thinking of doing one match like I said, and I know what match we'll be watching. It's always going to be the WWE Championship. It may be a long one because it's going to be a triple threat match. So guys, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch on the emails and all that in the next episode before SummerSlam. It will be shorter, but then the match will make it longer. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell button to be notified when I upload. If you check out the end of these episodes, you will see the link to the beginning of this playlist and the previous episode if you have missed it or not. But until then, guys, I hope you guys will have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next episode of SummerSlam. Peace!
Look, 30's an enemy, I'm trying to leave a legacy. Loads of old friends got killed off from my jealousy. More time I hope they reminisce and just remember me. But till that day comes, I must stay sipping on this Hennessy. Cause right now, everything is moving backwards. See your success, see they greeted it with laughter. So right now, you can keep all of the drama, cause I'ma get W's before, during and after.